Now we're recording. Okay.
Come on, Iggy.
Jesus. Let's come on.
Shaking.
Jesus, no lads.
This is
Sorry?
well, to avoid an incident there with the Brit Commons, so maybe it's best that we weren't recording that.
Well, that is true. Yes, that is true. Oh, up the Queen. Yay, love her. Woo!
Oh, God, you need to start him off again, did you?
We're doing a virtual assassin era. Anyway, so I am going to, so I copied some stuff in here. I don't want it in here. All right. Now, so as well as resetting, you can also skip. So I'm going to create another file here, and this file is going to have the word tigers inside it. All right. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go new. I'm going to go file. I'm going to go file 2.txt. Okay. And this is only going to have the word in it. Tigers. Okay, so it has the word tigers in it. All right. Now, so we've closed. So here we have our try catch block, and we've closed it. Okay. Now, as well as marking, you can skip. Okay.
Did you have to close that node to get the printout earlier? You did?
No.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, I just wondered. Yeah.
In actual fact, here you do. No, you don't.
No, I just wondered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a kind of Terminator there or something like that. No, that might have to.
No. So is this read A, B, C? Hold on a minute now. That isn't right. Okay. That's not correct. Hold on a second now here. All right. So this is examples. This is EX2. So just bear with me a second here. Is this read A? B, C, D. Stop mark. Goes back to point after A. Okay, let me just check something here. Okay, it's not working right. Okay, I've done something wrong. All right, it was working a minute ago, but I changed my code somehow. Because what's actually supposed to happen there is it's supposed to print off B and C, and then it prints off B, C, and D. But it's just printing off. It's not going into here at all. It's going B, B, D.
But no. When you reset it, does it wipe out everything back to that reset point? So it would got rid of B and C? No.
No. No. This is only reading, Kieran.
Oh yeah.
It's not writing. So.
Okay.
Now it worked 5 minutes ago, so I've changed my code somehow that it's not reading in right. So I will come back to it. All right. I have to see why it's not printing out what it should be printing out. All right. But we'll continue. All right. So I'll come back to this after lunch.
Hmm.
Now, skip. Skip is exactly as it says in the tin. Okay, it skips an amount of bytes. So this skips a certain amount of bytes. All right. So I am going to go is equal to new file input stream, and then we go file2.txt, and then I'm going to read in the first two characters. So we go char is.read. Okay, so that's going to read in T. Okay, so contains the word. All right, so that's going to read in the first character. The letter T. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to skip I and G, hopefully. So I'm going to go is.skip. So we're going to skip 2 bytes. So it should skip I and G, and the next one then it should print off. It should print off E. So if I go here again, char, so char dot is read, is dot read. All right, so char is dot read. So I skip I. Start off with T. Then we skip two bytes, which is I and G. So this should print off E, says I, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so this skips I and G. This prints E. Now, is.read. So let's just change this for a minute. And if I just go is.read. Now, that won't print out anything. Does everyone understand that? Because it's not a print statement. Yes? Mm-hmm. Okay. But what it does, it also moves on 1 byte. So what does that do? That reads in an E, it doesn't print to the screen, and it moves on to an R. So if I go here, if I go char is.read, this will print.
So be quietly down a little bit, not too much on.
Okay, so this prints R. Okay, so this reads E and goes to next byte, which is the next character. Okay, so you can read in something, it doesn't have to print to the screen. All right, now you can assign this, so you could do something like this. Right. All right, so see what we've done there? We have created a variable called mychar, which is the letter E. It's the character E, and we've signed it to mychar. So what have we done there? We have taken input from a file and we've assigned it to a variable. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
So if you had a buffered reader would be reading strings. It could be, you could take a string and you can assign it to a string. All right. So
Boys.
this takes in, so this takes the character E and assigns, sorry, this reads in the character E.
No, it's reading into RAM, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to confirm.
Yeah. So everything that happens in here is happening in your RAM. It's
Okay,
not,
fair enough. Yeah.
not being permanently saved. Now,
Okay.
you could save it to another file if you want to by using a writer. Yeah, by all means you can
Yeah,
do
fair
it.
enough. Yeah, okay, that's grand.
This reads in the character and assigns this character to the reference my char. Okay, so my char is now character E. Okay, you could create an array of characters, and that array is going to be each character in your string. All right, so it skips. Now, as I said, I will come back to the mark because it's not working the way it's supposed to work. So I will come back to mark. All right. Now, that is that section finished with the proviso that we do have to come back to do a mark. So I'm going to save that. Okay. Next, so that's 8.2. Finish. Overwrite. So I'm going to stop that video.